Hello, everyone. Ron here from RJJ's Reactions. I hope you're having an amazing day. I am back with Pentatonix. I've had a lot of requests for various songs from Pentatonix, and because I like them so much, why not? Why not do a few more? So I'm looking at Imagine, the original John Lennon song, and I am familiar with John Lennon's music. Well, I should say that I don't know all of his music either, but I am familiar with Imagine and John Lennon and the Beatles, of course. Um, yeah, I was devastated when John Lennon was shot in New York. But anyway, that was a long time ago. Let's listen to Pentatonix. I can't wait to see how they do this song. I think it could be just a amazing song for them to do. So let's find out. Let's see how Pentatonix handles Imagine.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No, and no religion too. Oh, imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. We'll be as one.
Imagine all possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as
You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. join us, and the world will live as one.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Yeah, that was really, really awesome. I'm going to back it up so that we can see human. I hope that one day we get to that point where we can stop seeing all these divisions. I'll talk about the lyrics in a minute, so I'll probably address this again, repeat myself. But yeah, I've always, for years and years, decades now, been saying we have to stop looking at man and woman and gay and straight and uh, I don't know, all these divisions, division, and start to look at humans as humans. And but we're working toward that, I guess. I hope we get there. Nothing wrong with imagining, and nothing wrong with having dreams and ultimate goals. But I'll talk about that in the lyrics. But the voices so beautifully blend together and harmonizing, as Pentatonix always does. It's just amazing. I almost stopped and repeated Mitch's section because uh, that voice, it just kills me. But I wanted to give fair play to everyone because everyone's so good, and I think Kirsty followed after Mitch, and she also just came in so impressively, and each one of them in their individual parts and then all of them blended together. Again, just a beautiful rendition of this song, and it's a gorgeous song anyway. I always loved it with John Lennon. It sometimes just wipes me out. It depends on the day. This one touched me, that's for sure, because it is an awesome version of Imagine. All right, let's have a look at the lyrics. Imagine by John Lennon, the lyrics. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Yeah, I have no problem imagining that because I don't think that's an imagination. I think that's a reality. That's called fact. Could be proven wrong in the future. It's possible, but I don't think so. Certainly no evidence for any of the heaven or hell, except on earth, perhaps. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. That would be great. Living for today, not looking forward to the next life where things are going to be so much better. No, live for today. This is, I've said it in many of the videos I've already done. Live for now, live for today. This is what you've got. This is what you've got guaranteed anyway. So even if there's something after and I'm all wrong about that, um, you don't know what it is either. So you better live for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. It's a little hard to do that, but it would be nice in a way. And the idea behind it, of course, is that we aren't warring with one another and we don't have all these boundaries and all of these problems. But in a way, I have heard people say this is a very naive song, and in some sense it is, yes. Um, it just isn't so easy ever since we from millions of years ago came from you know what, unless you believe in the other story. But, but the evidence is, and humans are animals. Humans are humans, and I'm glad they had the human at the end. We do need to learn to live and work and play with each other in good ways. But just simply eliminating borders, I don't think that's going to do it right away. But it's a long-term goal, like I said. It's something we can dream and imagine and try to make happen, work toward. Hopefully we are. Nothing to kill or die for, exactly. And no religion too. Yes, absolutely, because many wars are fought over religion, either directly or indirectly. There's arguments on all sides, but it keeps cropping up, and the texts certainly seem to condone it in so many ways. So anyway, I won't get into that too much because I can go off and that's not good. Imagine all the people living life in peace. That would be lovely. That would be great. There's enough problems. There's enough to deal with. We don't need to be fighting one another. Life is tough to start with. You may say I am a dreamer. Yeah, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one. Yeah, I mean, if you can get more and more people at least working toward that goal, that would be great. And we can make better and better. Maybe we'll never reach perfection. Who knows what's perfection anyway? But imagine no possessions. Again, uh, people say that's easy to do, but are you really doing it? Are you really imagining it? Because that is a bit tough to do when we have grown up and lived in this culture anyway, where possessions are so important. Um, and I'm the same. I mean, do I want to give up my all my possessions? No, not really. Not really. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. So that's the difference, I think. I don't think that you necessarily have to give up everything, but can we be more sharing? Can we be more giving? Can we be more equitable? I think that's what it really means. And yes, I think we could. I mean, there is enough food in this world to feed even today's enormous population, probably more than once. I mean, it just it isn't necessary apart from politics, religion, and other problems. That's what's stopping people from having food and shelter and everything else. We should be able to do it. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. Yeah, you may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will live as one. Yeah, I hope so too. It won't be in my lifetime, unless I live a lot longer than I'm expecting. But I hope that at some point that people can find a way to do that. And in the meantime, during my lifetime, I will do my best to uh, be kind and help other people, and I hope that everyone else will do the same. Beautiful song. I love the original. I love Pentatonix's version. It's super the way they do it with just their voices primarily. And again, I've said it before. I repeat myself too much, but I like the way. So far, I think every song I've looked at with them, they certainly do it as a group and harmonizing, but then they each have their little sections or their little parts to play individually, and that's really nice too, because you get to hear clearly the individual voices as well as the all of the voices blended together. Marvelous suggestion, recommendation, um, for Pentatonix in general, and then for Imagine. Yeah, and I've enjoyed all of the songs we've done so far. Let me know what else you'd like to hear, either from Pentatonix or from other singers, musicians, and bands. I've had some very good suggestions, and I'm making a list, checking it twice. No, I'm not Santa Claus, but but I've been enjoying this. So let's keep it going. It's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Keep listening, keep having fun. Until next time, bye bye.